Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Serial Killer Cuisine. Thank you all for stopping by this morning. I am Crumbleweek420. We are going to get right into the side chat. Cabs, good morning. I saw you singing. I always feel like somebody's watching me. That was me. I was the one lurking in the live first thing this morning. Yo, Blazing, cheers. I saw you had to get out of here and head out to work soon. You be safe out there. Cabs posted in here. If you receive a tie-dye shirt from Cavs Snake Oil, send me a picture or video and I will share them with everyone if you like. That would be freaking awesome. I will get something to you hopefully later today. I know the shirt's in the wash right now because I've been wearing the snot out of it, so that happens. Good morning, Brett. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Scotty, I see you tooling in. Nice to see you. I saw you hanging out over on GQ's live this morning. I came in right on the end of it. Looked like a fun time. I saw Jack Skellington out over there, so absolutely. Yo, big movie. You're heading to Mickey D's. Thank you. You're going to be back when you get home. Always nice indeed. JC, good morning, my friend. Good morning. Yeah, Big, please bring us back something from Mickey D's. Oh, you shared us out already on your community? Thank you, Big. Thank you so much. It's always appreciated. Yeah, McDonald's up here is open now. They open, 4:30 in the morning up here. Yeah, I know. Scotty, how dare you? How dare you give people medicine? Good point, Cav. You know, something's wrong whenever it's okay to give someone a cigarette that everyone knows will kill you. Yeah, we can say that, Brett. Little fuck YouTube. Yo, Moon, what's going on? Mary, good morning. You're up bright and early. Nice to see you. JC, City has cameras here. Y'all's giving the finger. Nice. Local media, good morning. You're not awake yet, bud? Here, nice. Big Terp, good to see you. Oh, I'm feeling fantastic today. Had a good night last night. Hung out with Mrs. Wig. That's always nice. Working on practicing my joint rolling, keeping things on track with that. Always nice. Always nice indeed. How about you guys? What everybody do last night? Anything good? About 2 minutes out from our 5:30 rip. I can see my clock a little better this morning, so hopefully I'll stay on track. Work, Scotty. I figured busy as snot again last night. I know, 1 minute. 1 minute, puff. I did something pretty funny when I was high yesterday, and I meant to write it down, and I didn't. But it'll come to me throughout the live, I'm most certain. Somebody will say something that'll joggle my memory. Oh, spent the day with Tiny. Nice, JC. Oh, it was kind of slow, Scotty. Good. Can gather your thoughts a little bit. It's not just 100% balls to the wall. Cabs is already puffing. Cabs, you got a little infused coffee this morning, don't you? I saw you say you were walking on sunshine earlier. Oh, Moon, got a good high. Watched 2 movies with the wife. Slept with ice cream on my hoodie. Nice. 5:30, everybody. Cheers. Make sure you have hydrated. so we don't cough. Let's go. Yes, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Always a good thing. You're hungry again already, JC? Huh. Excuse me. I'm not hungry yet. I'm sure I'll be starving shortly. Made a nice dinner last night. Made ham, mashed potatoes, corn. It's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Cabs says I put that shit on everything. Absolutely. You know, I am still working on a coordinated plan to get myself off the remainder of some of my meds that I'm on. And I feel that cannabis is going to be very assistive in all of that. No-Till Craft, what is going on? Good to see you. Let me get over here, go to your channel real quick. What is going on? Nice to see you. Just catching up in the side chat, guys. Weedaholics, good morning, good morning. No-Till, how have you been? It's good to see you over here. First time coming to the lives. Very nice. Took you a while to do that. Abby Charmed, what is going on? Good morning. Just popping up some channels here on my screen. Yes, good cheers again. Braxton, my friend, what's going on? What is going on? Very nice to see you. Yeah, that's one of the things that I found, Cabs. You end up taking medicine, and then you need another medicine for the side effects of that medicine, and then probably one for that. It's a vicious fucking circle. Yo, Chiefin, what's up, my friend? Reborn Dreams Garden is in the house. What up? Mr. No Fly Zone zooming in. Thank you, thank you. We just did our 5:30 rip. Yeah, I know, Cav. I'm on gabapentin, and that's a whore to come off from, so I'll figure it out, though. Oh, you saw me over on Hooks, Abby? I thought that's who you were. Hold on a minute here. Good morning, Maine. What is going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Always nice to see you bright and early in the morning. Abby, let me get you modded up over here. I thought I recognized you from there, but if I'm going to mod you up, I got to give my mod lecture a little quick here, if you don't mind hanging out listening to that. Now that you're a mod, this is a room for 18 years or older. We are a drama-free channel, nothing for sale or trade. Please don't spam the shit out of the side chat. It's not a good look and it sucks. Also, don't beg for money. Only Beans can beg for money, and he swings through every now and then. Good guy. All right, sub up to one another. Check out their channels. You got a wrench. Go over there, sprinkle some love, drop a like, drop that comment. You drop that comment, you're going to make their day. There's a good chance they'll come back and do the same to your channel. If we have trolls, we are going to nicely escort them to the door, and please try not to engage. And most of all, if you're here, let's have some fun. Question from No-Till is, where are you smoking from, Crumble? I am in Oswego, New York, right up on Lake Ontario, about 20 minutes north of Syracuse. Yo, thanks for swinging in, Chief. You have a good day at work, my friend. Yeah, Cavs, I'm on 2,400, I think. And that's just it, having to work down from the big fucking monstrous amount that you're on. Big Terp, my friend. How's everything in Big Terp's world? Thanks, Weedaholics. Thank you so much. I hope everybody's having an amazing day too so far. Nice, local. Moved coffee maker into lung room / office. The air is filling with that scent of waking up. Yeah, Cavs. I know. All right, Braxton. So you're checking out some news. I hope you're only checking out the good news, because that's one of the things we need to focus more on is the good news in the world, not all this other crap. Oh, that's nice, No-Till. Nice indeed. Let me get caught up in my other side over here. I seem to lost you off the screen, No-Till. There we are. I know you were just in here for my moderator chat. So you heard all that. I just modded you up. Thank you for being here. Yo, Randy Jean, what is going on? Yeah, Cavs, I would never go on it again if I can eventually get off from it. Thank you, Randy Jean. There we are, finally rolled up to being caught up on the side chat. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. So, I don't know how much anybody has or hasn't been tooling around YouTube in the last 24 or 48 hours. However, there are a shit ton of videos out there right now on pressing and all sorts of different stuff like that. I got to tell you, it is all interesting. We got people pressing flour. We got people pressing dry sift. We got people pressing mix of dry sift and keef, just all sorts of stuff. Seeing a lot of good drips coming out of presses lately, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if anybody in here has been pressing. I know I have some. I got to get on that more throughout this week. I really need to step up my game. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum. So even though we're not going to be ripping again until 5:45, you guys know you can rip whenever you want. You don't have to just wait for Crumblewick. Crumblewick, though, working diligently on trying to consume less cigarettes today, may be riding this joint a little bit on the in-betweens. JC, you need a pocket press? There is, Cavs. Thank you, Abby. Greatly appreciated. I think it is. Mary says I never wait for permission. That's right. Mary's a rebel. Yeah, I had thought that at first too, local, because you got your new press, and that could be. I think 3 of the videos out of like the 8 I saw yesterday, people had just gotten new presses. Cavs, I've been doing that already, Wiggy, saying you're not the boss of me. Yo, Weedaholics, thank you for stopping in and sprinkling some love around the channel this morning. You have yourself a great day. Enjoy. Yeah, Scotty, that's just it. We are getting the gamut of presses to look at out there. I saw somebody last night was doing a video just on folding paper. That's pretty fucking smart, because I know damn well that folding the paper, man, you can do that wrong and have everything run out the back of your press. Not that Crumblewick ever did that. Yeah, I fucking did. You live, you learn. Yo, Blazing, you're still around, listening, getting dressed. Cool. Cool indeed. So talking about the presses brings me to an interesting question. Canada has amazing information about pressing. Absolutely. Who was talking about that? Andrew over at Ogo. Oh, thank you. This came off from Temu. One was like $4.99, one was like $6.99 or something like that. But yeah, they're pretty cool. They're black light activated also, but I never have a black light in here. I don't fucking know why. It'd be terrifying to see what would show up all over the place. Yeah, Scotty, that's kind of how it works. I watched a ton of videos on pressing and all sorts of stuff. And still, when you get it, there's so many different little idiosyncrasies of each one of the presses. Some of them, the paper fits in perfectly if you buy those already cut sheets. Other ones, you got to fold the shit all over the place like you're making origami to put into the fucking press. Blazing, you've got a crop ton that you need to press, just need the time. There is some time consumption in it. Good morning, William Bartow, and thank you for stopping in. Cav, you said you tend to like the French. Are you speaking of Frenchy cannoli French? JC, you doubt you'll ever try? No. Oh, nice, local. You got a press cubby? Cool. I got a press shelf right now. I bring everything out to the kitchen when I press. It's just a little bit easier for me. Hokawedia said scale, not cake. I kind of thought you meant something different. That's why I didn't read that out loud. Yeah, rip Frenchie, no shit. I will tell you, I have learned and gotten so excited about hash making and all this other stuff just from spending time with all the it's basically like a school of hash making over on, there's a big one on Facebook, and I know there's a standalone one also, but freaking phenomenal. William, what do you got going on today, my friend? We're about 2 minutes away from our from the Crumble 545 rip. I know, I got a chunk of material I really got to run to make bubble hash. I don't know what the hell I'm waiting for. Probably because I don't feel like going out and buying ice. Not that I care about buying it, just throw a cooler in the back of my truck, throw it in there, get it, run errands, come back home, and run it. That's what Crumble really needs to do. Yes, Cav, it is a labor of love. We are at 1 minute, Scotty. 1 minute. Oh, you're leaving for Jersey for a 2-week job. No shit. Good for you, William. Do you mind going to Jersey? I know some people aren't thrilled with it. That's smart, Cav. You got an ice machine. Good morning, Brian, my friend. What is going on? Thank you for being here. Coming up on the 545 rip. Always nice for you to sneak in right before it. Please make sure you guys have hydrated as we roll up on this, as it's always a good idea. Oh, it's just a crap job? Well, right, Cabs. It's just a pain in the ass to buy the ice. 545, everybody. Please make sure you've hydrated. Yo, observer. What is going on? Yeah, if you got an ice machine, Cav, you are you're doing it. Oh, William, you got to put your grow on hold for a bit. You going to be traveling? Jeez. So two things just happened. One, Crumble had a good rip, which is always nice. But I have this little metal thing that I set on top of my bowl sometime, just so it goes out. As I reached over to grab that, instead I grabbed the cap for my water bottle and gently placed that on top of my bowl. Might be a little highness coming on already. Mary, you're a Jersey girl in Ohio? I did not know you were from Jersey. It's where Crumble Pappy is from originally. My dad was born there. I think he lived there until he was about 4 before they moved to upstate New York. Yup. She's right, Maine. Now you got to watch out for the Jersey girl. Indeed, indeed. So, getting back to the presses, what we're pressing, and all that good stuff. Big discussion came up yesterday. Somebody was pressing about having keef and dry sift mixed together, which would have caused their product to come out a lot darker. Does somebody want to add some clarity to that for Crumbleweed? Triple B Farms, thank you for being here. I just saw you roll in. I have a freezer taken up with it too, Cavs. Mrs. Cav's been fussing on me about the deep freezer, so I'll be running some soon. Yeah, I'm just taking up a small freezer in the top of one of our refrigerators. Big Terp said Jersey girls bite. Better watch out. Older material is almost always dark, said Maine. Depends on what type of hash you're after, said Cav. Yo, Gene, good morning. Good morning and good to see ya. We're talking about dry sift and keef, mixing them together, pressing them. I asked if that does give a darker product. Maine said older material is always dark. Cav said depends on what type of hash you're after. For a full melt, I wouldn't do that. Okay. All right. But they can obviously both be pressed. I mean, would there be a I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Let's see what the observer said. I think the darkness is mostly to do with oxidation, which does take time. You are right. I think hash was was way different 20 years ago. Aaron Woodley, what is going on? Aaron Woodley said, sure knife doesn't put out for me. Aaron, I have no idea what you're saying there. That's okay, though. There is no right or wrong way. Okay, Cav, because I'll tell you an interesting thing. You know, I have had stuff press dark. I have had stuff press light. I have had stuff press in between colored. I will tell you one thing, and maybe I'm just partial because I pressed it, but it's all been pretty damn good. Absolutely. Scotty said anything can be pressed. I can fit a freak burger in the press. However, it's not the return I'm looking for. Yo, Christopher, what is going on, my friend? Cab said it's really about the mix. Aaron said, it's early. My Keef never really gets great return. Okay. Indeed, Christopher. Yo, big movie went to McDanks. Awesome. Thank you for sharing us. I hope you got something good. Doing well, Christopher. Gene, your dad used to put Keef in his shoe? Okay. That's putting some funk on your stuff right there. Cabs is saying you can also make mud. Probably some strong validity to that. I mean, I'm thinking, depending on what you're growing, I mean, Keef is, that's dependent some on how much you're actually smoking. Hippie foot hash. Yeah, I've seen finger hash, scissor hash. That's okay, big movie. I asked and you were already gone, so no harm, no foul there. Yeah, finger hash is awesome after a trim job. Aaron's saying the shoe tech is meant to make you smash the hash. Okay, all right, that's fair, Aaron. I could see that then. Locawedia says, is Keef the word for the trichome shake under the screen? Don't laugh. I never knew the word for that stuff. Let me keep on going and I will answer that in a moment, or somebody else will answer it. Yo, Syntax, what is up, my friend? Very nice to see you here. Gene said, right, Locawedia. Yes, we did, JC. We used a cup and a pin and a cardboard for hash. Or some people in here must have done the fucking hot knives. Go up on the stove with those, put the hash in between. Yeah, that was some good shit too. Yo, Gyro. Wow, didn't mean to massacre your name like that. Gyro, good morning, my friend, and thank you for being here. Hope you were nice and elevated already this morning. All right, there we go. Kev said yes. Back in the day, a hippie would put it in his shoes and heat it up, aka hippie foot hash. Nice. See, Crumblewick was making a joke, saying he hadn't heard shit. Now you guys explain it all, and it all makes sense. Right, Aaron. Right, indeed. Right, Cav. Looking to make sure I didn't miss anybody in here. I just saw somebody say crappers. Locawedia says, do you press Keef? I put that in food. Huh. Well, Yes, you can. What's crazy, JC? I don't know. I do a number of things with my keef. I make some awesome sandwich bowls with it. I am going to be pressing some because I do have an abundance at the moment. You know, the big thing is it is a hodgepodge. It's not it's a hodgepodge of strains. I don't generally get strawberry kush would be the one that I would probably get the most of if I was just focusing on that. Oh, Moon saying keef is pretty delicious, I must say. Also, I noticed it can catch fire. Who knew? Yeah. Yeah, Cab's saying I highly recommend watching Frenchie's YouTube videos on the hashi. Interesting, local. Interesting. That is kind of true. That is kind of true, JC, saying keef in a shoe means hiding it. It kind of does. You know, that is true. It would need the decarb. Yo, Big Buds, good morning. Good morning indeed. It's 5:57. We're going to be rolling up on 6 o'clock. I want to thank the 35 people tooling around in here for hanging with us. It's always nice. Always very nice to see you all. I know. Frenchie does explain a lot, and absolutely it is awesome, the information that's getting shared in here. So thank you, Cabs, and everybody else. Oh, it's 9:57 in Scotland. Thank you for being here from Scotland. Aaron says 4:57 in Texas. 5:57 up here in good old glorious upstate New York. By the way, what was everybody's temperatures this morning? It was 31 when I got up or some shit like that. It's a whopping 32 right now. So definitely going to be frost on the fucking vehicles this morning. It's a good thing Mrs. Wig isn't going until later. Not that it's that big of a pain in the ass. It's just a little fucking frost. It is not the end of the world here. 51? Gene. 63? Aaron? Huh. Those are some solid temps. I'm surprised it's this cold right now because I'm only a mile from the lake. Gonna try pressing a keef ball sometime. Cool. Hey, we don't find stuff out and learn if it works for us or doesn't work for us unless we try it. We can watch people, we can see what they do, but often we find a way that is good for us. JC, you're on hurricane watch? Well, that sucks. So Aaron just wrote audio. There's no sound right now. Hold on a second. It's nearly 9 p.m. in Australia. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Okay, so you guys can hear me? All right. Was not sure. It's 5:59, everybody. Thumbs up. You guys can all hear me. That's a beautiful thing. Sorry that you can't at the moment, Aaron. I don't know any form of sign language, so. And it's 6 o'clock, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Scotty, damn you. What'd you say? Cheers, everybody. Ooh, that was pretty nice. I got to tell you, I really am loving the strawberry kush right now. You know, Big Terp says I can hear you all the way in Baltimore. Probably. Crumblewick's wife knows a good chunk of sign language. I knew some, just kind of it went to the wayside. I mean, I'm sure I could try and fuddle my way through a few things, but probably wouldn't be cool. No, Aaron, it's okay that you said something, because I had a live way back that for literally an hour, my live was all fucked up. The sound was all fucked up. Everything was all fucked up, and nobody said a word. And I was like, holy shit. You know, I ended up having to refresh, and then it finally went away, but it was funny. Oh, okay, Cav. That makes sense. Cav said, Hashi medicine is why I'm working on K-hash Afghani landrace seeds increase. Yeah, it is the Mrs. Go-To, and that's surprising for her, because she would usually be the one that's like, this isn't getting me high anymore. Now the first thing out of her mouth is, what are we smoking? And if it's not strawberry kush, she's like, can you pack me up a bowl? So that's a good problem to have. You know, I've never even tried the strawberry cough, Gene. You know, I've got some great genetics coming to me, and I've been gifted some awesome clones. And these are going to be strains that I have looked to want to grow, but never thought I would attain the genetics. So it's really cool. Yo, Bud, what is going on, my friend? Yo, you got first place, and oh, nice. Cheer competition was awesome. We got first place. That is fantastic. Congrats. Congratulations to everyone involved. That is awesome. That is awesome. On that note, Cab said, I highly recommend getting some landrace, finding something you personally like. Yup. Oh, I'm sure your daughter was ecstatic, Bud. Pilgor, good morning, my friend. Oh, nice, local. Lights just popped on. Sweet. Mary, you turned on your reservoir this morning. Awesome. Go you. That's the way to do it, but yo, Frank, is that you, Frank? Frank the rug guy? Is that you, man? Edison, what is going on, my friend? Thanks for tooling in and seeing us this morning. Oh, Aaron, heading out to work. Thank you so much for coming in and chilling with us this morning. You have yourself a fantastic day. It is Frank, the fucking rug guy. Good to have you here. Yo, Tommy Kelly. What is going on? Indeed, indeed. Good to see you. Oops. Trying to get over to here. All righty. I've seen you in here a couple of times. I'm going to go ahead and moderate you up. When I do that, indeed, I got to give my quick little moderator lecture. So here it goes. Now that you are a mod, this is a room for 18 years or older. We are a drama-free channel, nothing for sale or trade. Please don't spam the shit out of the side chat. It's a real pain in the ass. Also, don't beg for money. Only Beans gets to do that. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are. Sub up to one another. Check out their channels. Go over there, sprinkle some love. Drop a like, drop a comment. You drop that comment, it's going to make their day. They'll probably come back and do it to your channel. Also, if we have trolls, let's nicely escort them to the door. Please try not to engage. And most of all, let's have fun. All right, thanks for letting me get that out of there. And I am going to catch back up into the side chat here. You know, Frank, it's good to see you. I miss you hiding outside in the back. And, yeah, Pilgor, how are you feeling, good sir? I understand you were a little under the weather. Oh, your internet's... Hey, did you get that TV fixed, Frank? I know it's poor in there right now. Yo, thank you. Thank you, JC. I think it's got a big logo on the back of it, too. When I stand up to let the dog out, I'll try to remember. Look at Scotty throwing... Now you've brought up the topic of spam. Who here likes spam? Do we have any spam likers? All right, Big Buds Plants is saying, need to ask you a question. See your tent. Is it okay to leave the door open, or does it need to be shut, or does it matter? If you can, this is what Crumblewig does at times. If I can maintain my temperature and I can maintain my relative humidity and everything's dialed in, there are times that I will leave my tent open. I also leave my tent open if I do have a humidity issue because the house will help balance it out. So that's what Crumblewig does. And I haven't had any problems with light leaks or anything else because my lung room is pitch black. So with Crumblewig saying that, everybody else can chime in. If you hear me drinking my coffee, it's at cold temperature. The gardener, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I didn't see you sneak in. Spam and peanut butter cup, said Pilgar. Oh, man. That's a good one, Maine. Maine wants to know when he should take all the leaves off his plants. Well, I'm not going to throw any hate, but if you're going to be a swazzer, there's a channel for that out here on the interweb. The grow got screwed off a little bit, Pilgor, I bet. Oh, Tommy, fixing to go box some chairs and work for an office chair factory called Aerogenics Body Build here in Navasota. Oh, that's cool. Had genetics throw pollen. Okay. How do you feel your, I don't know, do you feel you have a better outcome, not as good of an outcome? I don't know. Never had spam. Wife said I would like it. You might. Gardner's a spam fan. Mary said I'm going to take all my leaves off. I'm just going to leave one leaf hanging on the top of my fucking plant. Never at harvest. Nice. JC said spam soup. Never done that. Hey, that's okay, Gene. We all need to vent from time to time. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Frank. For anybody who doesn't know, I don't think Frank will give a shit me telling it, but somebody on here had gifted him tobacco seeds, and he's growing them, which I think is pretty badass. Yeah, take them off when you harvest. Gav said during the seedling stage. Gene said, I grow in a closet. It's all about keeping a level temp and humidity with no huge spikes or dips. Panama Red and Acapulco Gold throw pollen. Wow. All right. Well, I guess you're going to see. I know you were joking, Maine. I'm just having fun with it. Yo, Dunn's Kicks. What is going on? Trying to catch you over in my side chat. Top of the morning indeed. How are you, my friend? Oh, what have we got going on over there on your page? Nice, nice. Grew some seeds from Fast Buds and some other good stuff. Let me go ahead and get you moderated up here, my friend. And as I do that, I got to read my moderator lecture real quick, if you don't mind. So here we go. Now that you're a mod, this is a room for 18 years or older. We are a drama-free channel, nothing for sale or trade. Please don't spam the side chat unless you're actually putting spam in there. That's going to be our rule now. If you're going to spam the side chat, you need some reflection of the food spam in there. All right, and don't beg for money. Only Beans gets to beg for money. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are. Sub up to one another. You have wrenches. Go check out each other's channels. Sprinkle some love over there. Drop a like, drop a comment. You drop that comment, there's a chance the person will most likely come back to your channel and do the same. If we have trolls, let's nicely escort them to the door, and please try not to engage. And if you're here, most of all, let's have some fun. Oh, everything was seeded, so it got burnt, Pilgore? Okay, that's cool, Frank. I don't like stepping on other people's shit, but we talk enough, so I figured you wouldn't care. Plus, somebody from here turned around and provided you with the seeds. Huh. So, Observer just made a comment. Well, Frank's not growing cannabis, so we don't have to worry about that. That is interesting, though. Said, I'd worry about growing tobacco near cannabis. Tobacco often has the tobacco mosaic virus, which will kill. It says nearby cannot. I don't understand the end of that, but I will. Oh, smoking up now done's cool, cool. Halloween will be day 30 of flower. Hopefully no tricks or treats. No shit, Gene. Cannabis, that's what I thought you meant. So put cannabis back up on the end of that sentence. Oh, Pilgore, you had some very high goats? Nice. Nice indeed. Budnot said is, what do you mean when you say beans need-o-need? 6:15 came up. Here we are, everybody. It is 6:15. Crumble slacking. Let's go. I was trying to get caught up in the side chat, but let's go, people. Yes, indeed. Another awesome rip. Okay, Gardner has grown tobacco and cannabis together with no problems. Pilgor saying Masonic has very stable genetics. Cav said some of the best hash plants come from Masonic seeds companies. Inu, what's going on? You rolled right in here for the 615 rip. I hope you partook. I saw how small those, well, I didn't see necessarily how small the seeds were, but I heard how many you got, and I know it was not a big, like, fucking 1 pound container that they came in because they were so tiny. Cheers, Christopher. Oh, about Beans. No, Beans is somebody who is allowed to beg for money in here. He's another channel content creator. And the first time that I ever talked about, I don't know, we had somebody that came into our live and spammed the shit out of it, asking for money, dropping their Cash App shit, a whole bunch of stuff. So I had to put that in my moderator lecture. Did I just see? Oh, gee, Plant Janitor is in the house. Already at work and listening in. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Inu is driving to work, taking us along for the ride. That's badass. Just as Crumblewick wants to know, shit, what street are we on? What street are we on, Inu? We'd like to know. Smoking on Ethos, Cookie Monster. Nice. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. We're having a great day here. I'm having a great day. It's Monday morning. Hoping I can get some great stuff accomplished today. Got to decide if I want to go back to that commercial grow for the remainder of this week, or all of this week, actually. I'm going to reach out to him and see if there's any interest. I know he's looking for help right now, so that'd be a fun thing to do, I think. At least short term. Keep me out of trouble for a few hours a day. Oh, Shadow, good morning, my friend. Are you going to listen while working? Thank you so much. Shadow said, God's love to all of you growers, loves to all of you. Thank you so much. You're on I-95. I used to drive that every fucking day. Yes, also, if anybody missed that, let me get back up here. Cav said, Cavs snake oil at Gmail. Email. Yeah. Email Cavs snake oil at Gmail. I'll send you some free testers. Absolutely. And Cavs does. Cavs spreads love throughout the community. Something for people to keep in mind. It is expensive to ship stuff. I know that Cavs ships with stamps. So sprinkle some love in reverse if you're financially able to, and return the favor. Throw some forever stamps Cavs way. You know, again, between him and Scotty and some other people, you know, they are shipping out on a regular basis. You know, they might have 35 packs going out in a week. It adds up. It adds up indeed. So I'm just throwing that out there. Grow one plant. What is going on, my friend? Plant Janitor said, learn some trade secrets. I would imagine not. Pilgor said, not easy to get a good review from Masonic. For real. Jimmy John, you pothead, what is going on? Indeed, OG. Indeed. Cabs is a class act. Yo, thank you, William. That's very generous of you. Oh, day off chilling with us for an hour or two. Nice. Happy days. You are off. That is fantastic. Super, super fantastic. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I do like this thing of filling in, instead of having a cigarette every X amount of time, filling in with these joints has really curbed my consumption. Sorry, just getting this thing lit, completely ignoring the side chat. It came out well, Frank. It came out well. I'm so pleased. I'm getting better every time I do it, just like you guys said. Yo, Gene, you're off today too? Oh, football fan. Monday night football, Chiefs versus Washington. You know why you forgot, Jimmy John? Because you're a pothead. Yeah, it is, Frank. It is. Thank you, Observer. I really need to thank all you guys for jumping on my shit for not learning how to use it. And now I feel great about it. I'm a big proponent for one. And you can fill them different amounts too. I just think that's a perfect size for me. I'll pull a fresh bowl for over here. Oh, Mary said fly Eagles. Yeah, Crumble is not a football fan. I don't know why. I loved playing it in high school. Just no oomph to follow it on the big screen. Frank R. said my Dolphins kicked ass yesterday, but that won't last long. That's like with my hockey team, Frank. It's the same shit. They won a few games. I got excited for them, and then they said, hey, maybe we can fuck this up, and that is exactly what they're doing. But I'm a fan. I'm going to stick to liking them. So, been that way since I was a little kid. Not too much is going to change that. Pilgor, yeah, played in school, but no interest now. We're rolling up on an hour being in here. I want to thank the 38 people that are chilling with us right now. It's always nice. Oh, Frank, Panthers too. Did great on Sunday. Nice. Nice indeed. Oh, wow, you played, you also played for 13 years baseball. That's nice. Never had an interest in that. That's just probably because my father thought it was a stupid sport, so we weren't allowed to play it. Oh, Fat Buds is in the house. Good morning. So glad you're not the invisible man anymore. It really makes my day that I figured that out. Oh, Pilgor, you turned into a gearhead. Oh, Cav's waiting to see if one of his packages made it to its final destination. That is true, Mary. I'll finish coughing and then read the chat. If that's fair to everybody here. That is true. When shit's blacked out, you can listen to it on the radio. That's an advantage. Super Bob just rolled out of bed. Nice. Good morning. Yep, lurk through that first pot of coffee and joint. We'll catch up with you chatting in a little bit. Yes, indeed. For those of you who don't know, as I cough, JC played football as well. She was not a cheerleader. She was a defensive lineman. It's pretty badass, if you ask me. Yo, Gene, I'm glad. The community's helped me too. I don't know if you guys know how much you've helped me. You know, I spend some time every now and then talking about mental health and the mental health community, and this has done wonders for me in my mental health. Just being around all of you, sharing all the happy horse shit that goes on in my world, and listening to all the cool stuff that goes on in you guys' world, just has helped me out tremendously. You'll always love your classic hot rods. Indeed, I was into cars for a while back in the late 70s. Late 70s, indeed. All out of coffee, Mary? No problem at all. That's important to get the refill. I forgot about that, Pilgor, that you're a that you mentioned that you were a high school auto shop teacher. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it is. It is Observer. It is nice to be able to hang out here, chat with other Gromies. Yeah, my high school didn't have things like shop and all that happy horse shit. If I'd went to the public high school, I would have had all of that. Fuckers. Fuckers indeed. Yeah, I need a coffee maker in my little area here at the moment. My other coffee maker's very close to the grow room. Yo, Taproot Tom, what the hell? I almost missed you. This started jumping fast on me, fast indeed. There we go. Zalans, what is going on? I knew I had seen you come in. We are rolling up on the 6:30 rip, and I will try and zip this chat along. You had it all. Indeed, Pilgor. That's cool, though. It's neat to be able to be in a position in life where you enjoy what you do and all that other happy stuff. And hopefully you're still in that place in your life. Yo, Tom, you got an AC Infinity Outlet AI 4-plug controller. Fucking sweet. Sweet indeed. You need to let me know how that works out. Well, I know you'll let the whole community know. You should pop up a short on it. Be like, here, fuckers, look what I got. Kiss my ass. No, don't be like that, but do a quick little short on it. Get some traction ahead of time. That's always Crumblewigg's thought, though I don't fucking do that half the time. Yo, Evie, we have an awesome community because of all you guys. You guys come over here and fucking chill out and Have a great time. And there's 41 in here. And on that note, it is 6:30, everybody. Sip before you rip. And I say, cheers, cheers, let's go. And one more, why not? Absolutely no regrets on taking that second rip. Christopher, the Grumblewig. I like that one too. Why do people talk about the Super Bowl for months beforehand? Because it's something to distract us from what's really going on in the world. That's what Crumble thinks with a lot of these, some sports, some advertisements, some things that we focus on. You know, again, Crumblewig likes hockey, so I often wonder why not every sport in the world gets the same glamour and awe and everything else that, let's say, football does, for example. Or when I was growing up, it was the World Series was a big deal. Not so much anymore. Fat Bud says, I love AC Infinity. I have a lot of their gear. I do indeed. I'm not going to lie. I struggle with their AC Infinity controllers. They fucking piss me off, but because everything's great on it, except I can't seem to figure out how to run my lights through it. I know, Locowedia, how many of us are awake right now? Apparently 42, which is pretty nice. Pilgar is going to grab some more coffee. Having 4 brothers playing football was normal. Absolutely. And that is cool, JC. Oh, that's nice that you had good interactions with AC Infinity, Local. I did too. It just wasn't as helpful as I wanted it to be. But again, remember, I'm 60 years old. If I had one of my kids listen in, they would have been like, Dad, you got to do this, this, and this. So that's okay. The Super Bowl does not distract me at all. Seems the only time they're really mentioning it is halftime show, which they made political. Yep, true enough. Nice. Cav said I'll be sending out new testers very soon. They're called Old School Dank. I like that. I like that indeed. We are a growing and a smoking channel, says God Loves USA. Absolutely. Nice to see you here in the chat. We talk about a little bit of everything here. So we are growers. We are consumers. We are people from all over the world. We've got people here from Australia, Scotland. If Tasha was in here, she's from South Africa. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Big Nog, you just woke up. What is going on, my friend? And thanks for stopping in. Absolutely. Yo, Maine's got the plants all fed. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Super Bob said, I sent all my AC Infinity stuff back. I couldn't figure out the programming. Went back to timers and relays. So I use all my AC Infinity shit for monitoring and for turning on and off, except for my lights. I got my lights set on old school timers because I could not figure out the integration between the two. That is great, Tom, that you can show off both channels. Absolutely. That is a good name, Cavs. That is indeed. Oh, shit. Yes, I forgot the UK. UK is representing here, too. Absolutely. Yo, Heather, good morning and thanks for swinging in. William Bartow working on getting some Skunk One rags. Nice. See, look what Local Media said. They're very nice at AC Infinity, but I still can't work my light through. Yeah. I I have the S33 Ion Grow, whatever the fuck it's called, from AC Infinity, which not only can you piggyback through your AC Infinity controller, but it's also got a controller on the front of it that you can set everything on. And even with me having it set, it still doesn't fucking work right. So it's got to be a crumbleism, something I'm fucking doing wrong. Oh, Mary, you got to take off. No problem. You enjoy your coffee. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for coming in and chilling with us. Yo, Brian, you had to scrape your grinder to get enough for 2 joints? Man, the struggle is real there. Yo, is that Dr. Leby I see in here? Indeed, indeed. Big Nug is saying every morning is a crumble morning. Hey, thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. I appreciate you wanting to come in and chill with all of us. The gardener, the gardener. I see you wandering around, sprinkling a little love. Oh, okay. Fish shit and recharge tea for the win for Gene. Just finished watering up his ladies. Beautiful. Yeah, Scotty, I want to ask you, be honest with me. Did you have any issues with running your lights through your controller? That's all. I'm just curious. I did or do. So that's just me. No, Tom, I don't think you're going to have that problem because you're running the AC Infinity outlet. So I don't think that's going to be a problem at all. That's funny, Cav. Cav said me and my wife couldn't figure out a name, so I kept saying Old School Dank. And Mrs. Cav said, call it that. Nice. Oh, Observer, you just do your lights by hand? Oh, Gardner says Alabama in the house. Just catching up in the side chat, everyone. Super Bob. Dr. Levy, so nice for you to be here again, indeed. Let's do a little coffee cheers at the moment. See, I called not on that. I called on my T3 thermal forge heater that I had because I had an issue with that. And again, it was something that I wasn't programming right, so that was shame on me. But I have it working now, so that's the important thing. Yo, no problem. Shadow said, greatest thing about these contents is like-minded people coming together, the things you and other people do, stuff like you with their shows, keeping us touch. Much love, my friend. Indeed, Shadow. Thank you for the kind words. Big Nug, what are you doing today? What's good in your world? There are a lot of settings indeed, but I think that I just wanted mine to come on and off. I didn't need my lights to do sunrise, sunset, twinkle, twinkle, little star, flash into the beats of some shit. I just want the fucking things to come on and come off. Reborn Dreams Gardens. You're in trim jail. Trim jail indeed. Okay, Scotty, you don't run yours through the app. The controller, you can off the app lights. And okay, that's cool. Fair enough, Tom. That's the reason you bought the outlet. Nice. Yo, Observer. Observer says, I don't mind knowing. People knowing, but autism does make learning difficult. I try, though. Observer, let me tell you something. My youngest son has autism. And I've watched him struggle his whole life. He has gotten to a point now where if we're around him, we know. But nobody out in the world knows. Though he's very open about it and everything. It's not like he wears a shirt that says it. He is currently a substitute teacher, as well as he runs after school programs in one of the school districts up here. So, it takes more, but you can get there. Absolutely. Every time I see 1, 2, 3 Fat Buds, it makes me chuckle because we can see him now. Yeah, Gene, your first run, hand water, feed, manually turn off lights, fans, humidifiers. Damn. Nice local. Yo, Hookster. Thanks for swinging over. 6:42. We're about 3 minutes out from a rip, but you guys can rip absolutely whenever you want. I'm about 3 minutes behind in the side checks. I've been dicking around. Had some people over from your channel, Hook. Thank you. Always appreciated getting new people in here to hang out with us for a bit. Super Bob runs 2 bulbs, 1 ballast using relays and contacts. Mechanical logic, no digital for me. Yeah, I've done both. I will stick to my little timers right at the moment that I buy from fucking Walmart. I didn't have to spend $1 million on them. And I do have a digital one, but that's even a pain in my ass a little bit. Token Toms, if I missed anyone. I'm trying not to, Toms. I'm wandering through here. God loves USA says halfway into my first grow, 3 Blue Dream autos, 1 purple lemonade auto, 1 Gorilla Skiddos, having trouble with my Blue Dreams. Does anyone have any experience with Blue Dream autos? Well, I think it would be autos in general, but that strain might be finicky. Definitely. Let's see if anybody's coming up with a solution for you in the chat. I will look as I'm wandering through. Why are you guys licking windows, man? Window lickers? Are you going to make some jewelry, JC? Nice. 6:44, everybody. I'm going to move my bong over and just zoom this through. No-till craft, I'm back. Had to help my granddaughter with homework or help my daughter with her homework. 6 is getting tough. I think the homework is crazy right now that they give some of the kids. Okay, Gardner said, I know this is a subject a little late, but I have plenty of tobacco seeds if anybody wants some for free. If anybody's interested in trying their hand at that, that's a cool thing. Maine said, Jimmy John, we know you chew on the windowsills. Super Bob, toking the first joint of the day. Cough, hack, spit, exhale, smooth. Oh, blueberry kush, banana kush, and strawberry kush is the next run, Pilgor. Cool. Oh, okay. Grow one, plant one says. Tobacco, easy to grow, great for blunt roll. Yeah. See, you know, I look at this with, sometimes I use the term blunt wrong. So, what I want to say now is I like a big, huge, fat joint. That's what I like. I don't care for little mini pinners. Now that I am able to roll my own as to what I consider, but I'd even like them bigger than that, fatter around than that. I think it'd be pretty cool. So that's going to be the next thing I got to work towards. Well, I ran my mouth and missed the 645 rip. So here we go, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah. Oh, you're popping them right now, local? The Blue Dreams? Indeed, free bong hits this morning, Jimmy John. Cap said, I licked a widow. And she liked it. Yes, I did. Blue Dream Auto, they don't grow that big. No, I was being serious, Frank. I've seen these kids struggle. If they just left shit the way it was so us parents could help out our children with some of it, especially math. I don't know what the fuck they did with math, but I can get the same answer, but they don't like my work process. Thank you for the reminder, JC. I missed it because I'm a few minutes behind. Yeah, no, Till. William, I wouldn't have a problem riding in that. I wanted to buy a short bus and convert it into a camper when I was in that stage of things. Yo, Abby, thanks for swinging in. Always nice to see you. We'll be back tomorrow and Wednesday, and then Friday night. So, absolutely. Thank you for coming through and sprinkling love. Always nice. Jimmy John needs to get his galoshes. Huh. God Loves USA says they're way behind, the others growing short and ball-like. Weirdest plant I've ever seen. Leaf temp is 72.4 and 71.9 this morning. Sweet. Yeah, Shadow, we are all ripping here and there. I'm just trying to get caught up in the side chat, which in fact I finally did, so that's a beautiful thing. See what we got left in this, or if this is shot. Probably shot, and time to move on to a new one. So we're going to be coming up on 7 o'clock. Going to have to get one of the dogs out in just a moment. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I was just going to sub somebody up, and I wasn't paying attention. So let's see how far I have to go back up here on my other. There we are. Now that I'm caught up in the chat, okay, God Loves USA. I just made you a moderator. So as I'm catching up here in the side chat, Just let me know if you were in here before when I was giving my moderator rules here. If not, I can read it off again. That is not a problem at all. The basic long and short of it is, be nice. We are a room for 18 years or older. We're a drama-free channel, nothing for sale or trade. Please don't spam the shit out of the side chat unless you're putting actual spam in there, like a can of spam. All right. Also, don't beg for money. It's not a good look. Only Beans, he can come in and beg for money. It's a channel joke. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are. Sub up to one another. Check out their channels. Go over there. Sprinkle some love. Drop a like. Drop a comment. There's a good chance that they will come back and do the same to you. If we have trolls, we are going to nicely escort them to the door. Please try not to engage. And most of all, let's have some fun. Spam on toast. Spam on toast is good. Spam, spam, spam from Monty Python. If there's any Monty Python fans in the house. Gyro, how are the mushrooms today? Barbecue spam, says Scotty. Yes. Yes, indeed. I've actually made it almost an hour and a half into this live, for anybody who didn't notice, without having a cigarette. Thanks to joints. That's right, everybody. Thanks to joints. Now, if I can do that all day long, I'm going to be freaking golden, but I am going to have to go out into the world and eventually, merely a flesh wound. Santa Claus, good morning. Good morning indeed. Very nice to see you. I'm giving it a try, Pilgor. Yeah, indeed, Big Nug. That's just it. They make me not want to have a cigarette. And then I'll light up a cigarette and I'll be like, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Stupid. Yeah. I'll get away from them. Bring out the dead. Scotty, I have seen spam sushi. I don't know if I would. I just think it'd be too salty, is what I'm thinking. Super Bob's cooking up another pot. Nice. I know there is so much freaking negativity that I bring around myself from the cigarettes too. Right. Yo, No Till, thanks for coming in. Greatly appreciated. Oh, sure. We'll swing over. Let me see. Yeah, I got you open on my page. So I will definitely go over and check that out. Thank you so much. You think the actual name is Masubi or something, Observer? Yo, the Fresh Princess is in the house. Good morning, good morning. You looked great sporting the tie-dye t-shirt from Cavs and Mrs. Cavs. What a great shirt it was. Crumbawig has one. Cav will probably mention in here. Please take a video or a picture and get it to him, and he will get it posted so people can check these out, which is really cool. Yeah, Pilgor, indeed. Now I get that I smell like weed from people, but that's basically their problem that they don't. That's Crumble's opinion on it right now. And I saw that on a shirt. That is true, Cavs. I think of the money I was able to divert when I stopped drinking. That was impressive. Impressive indeed. Yo, good morning, Miss 420. Crumble's just getting caught up in the chat. Oh, you got a big storm in Georgia? Oh, the spam sushi thing is called masubi. It could be. I'm going to write it down so I can look it up after the chat. Yeah, it's little things that amuse Crumble that he does after the lives end. That's one of them. Look up all the shit that I have written on the side, chat. Oh, you're going to get some rain, little miss? Agreed, Pilgore. You know, I did quit at one point in time. When I went into rehab, I quit. I actually quit before rehab because I didn't want to go into rehab and have two problems to deal with because I was an idiot. But I digress. Got out of rehab. I didn't smoke for about a year and a half. And then I got pissed off one day and said to a friend of mine, give me a cigarette. And she was like, no. And I was like, just give me the fucking thing. I'll smoke it, cough, be done with it. Yo, that was not the case. Had that cigarette, went out and bought a pack that night, and I've been smoking ever since. So that's a solid, 13-year more run that I went on. Oh, I bet you, Taproot Tom. RSO will help if it's your back. I have not had it, but I know of people who have the opportunity to consume it when they have issues like that, and great results. Yeah, we definitely had a frost here last night. A matter of fact, my thermometer is saying the temperature has actually gone down since I've got up, which is pretty crazy. Yo, next grow, my friend. What is going on? So good to see you. Oh, Pilgore, it's in your clothes and you can't get it out. Yeah, I'm sure back pain bites. Yeah, William, it's fucking cold out this morning. Pain bombs for your back from the Dispo Reborn. I'm going to be flat out honest with you. I have never tried a cannabis or CBD related pain bomb or anything like that. So I can't attest. I can only tell you what people I know of who have tried them and had great success. So just finished raining there in Arkansas, gods. Maybe some vinegar might help, said Dr. Levy. It's possible. Just getting caught up, guys. So I got a question, Dr. Levy. Your name on your screen. Let me see. Is that you or am I talking to someone else? Nah, Crumblewig's all ass backwards. There we go. Yes. Still can't find what the hell I'm looking for. Now Crumble lost it. Second delivery is happening soon. Absolutely. Yeah, Pilgore, if you're harvesting that much, I know what I did to the inside of my truck just from like 6 hours working in that commercial grow. I literally had to go out there with Goo Gone to get the sticky icky off from my center console on both sides because my son was in there, and both doors. Yo, Inu. Next row said it's 48 right now. Cheers, Inu. The life is here. Oh, cheers. I missed it. Let's go. But I'll sip first because I don't want to cough my head off. THC CBD bombs help a lot of people, absolutely. There's a couple of people out here, Reborn, that make them. Every now and then they're popping in and out of the live. I'll keep an eye out for them. Let them know that you want to start making your own, because they are expensive at the dispensary. See, we have a couple of places that are like, I don't know, like a Mother Earth News or the, Little Elf place or whatever, that carry a lot of CBD stuff for pain and like that, as well as THC. So it's interesting. Hey, Jimmy John, be super, take it easy out there today. Hopefully you're not facing the elements too much, and be safe, of course. That happens, little miss. We live with ISO. True enough. 50 feels like 46, yeah. Yo, absolutely, Heather. Thanks for being here and chilling out with us. Always greatly appreciated. There we go. Brian's in here. He's got some great information on coconut and cannabis. Oh, Dr. Levy, I'll ask your question right now, to tell you the truth. So, dang it. No, somebody else that I was looking at in here. Darn it. Well, that's okay. I will see them pop back into the channel, and I will go from there. Because God knows I mixed two people up in here, because YouTube can't leave people's fucking names alone. One of the things that amazes me about that is, why does it not affect every channel? I go over to some people's channels and everybody's name is back at what it originally was. Yo, Shy, good morning, my friend. Oh, Syntax is trimming up some pure kush and said, man, she smells good. Oh, no problem, Tom. We will see you when you tool back. That had to be interesting with the sponsors, Phil Gore. Nice. That's cool. Next row says, I make edibles, but I put hash in them next. Nice. Yo, Brett, my friend, what is going on? I'm sure it had to be insane. I don't know. I get overwhelmed and excited when I get messages from content creators that I don't know, that I think are awesome and doing a great job out there, or people that are doing super cool stuff from the community. Like, I don't know, it was look at your setting for display names. Hold on a second here. What am I missing? Look at your setting for display names. Yeah. Good morning, the gardener. Again. Alert, how to fix my name tag. Hold on a minute. Did I just fix it? Yeah, I did. See, now everybody's changed on my screen. Motherfuckers. Now I gotta re-say hi to some people, unless I fucked it up. All right, well, so, all right. Huh. Well, that one was a strange one in Crumble's head. Interesting. I thought I just had this like super high fucking moment where the world fucking shifted. Crikey. Yes, Cabs, now I see. My eyes have been opened. Oh, gee, I don't fucking know. It was like magic shit. Yo, Stankum Danks, what is going on, my friend? We just had a momentary, I don't know, Crumblewick had a momentary revelation in live, and I could suddenly see everybody's fucking name for who they were. Which, if you're not on YouTube a lot, you don't know that they took that all away for like 24 to 48 hours. That's funny. Funny and pretty. That's pretty interesting. So it's all difference in a view. That's pretty cool. I like that. Shy, what do you got going on in the grow this morning? Anything of excitement? Or are we waiting for lights? Lights on, lights off. Anybody got some lights going on that they might want to roll up with? You know what I got to do before I do that? The dog has not gone out yet, so let me let the dog out real quick and I'll be right back. Wow. You know, let me tell you, the temperature is getting colder out there, and on top of it getting colder out there, it is, holy shit, there's frost everywhere. Hey, you know what? It is 7:10, everybody. Let's go ahead and take a 7:10 rip because we can. Or if you want to. Or you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fire this joint back up and just coast that right into the 7:15. Indeed. Cheers, everybody. Lights out, William. Started drying yesterday. Sweet. Yo, Cavort, good morning. Thank you for being here. Oh, get ready to leave. Get ready to head out to hunt. Awesome, awesome. Good luck, good luck. I saw the picture of the buck. Hey, I made a rhyme with that. Pretty nice. So, what do we got here? Adirondack Rome, what is going on? Sorry about that. Crumbleweig's got some highness going this morning. I just got so lost in the chat. Oh, 26 degrees earlier, 28 now. We are going backwards. No, we're hovering right at 32. I think the reason the temperature changed was because I opened the freaking door. But geez. Yeah, and this room's holding at a solid 65, but wanting to drop too, I'm sure. Probably got bars. Maybe. Maybe I do have Coke in my coffee. I know he's giving out coffee, but that's how you lose your channel, Scotty. Oh, just herb and coffee. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Cav, it is fucking cold. I'm not appreciating that. I wonder what the swing's going to be today. I was thinking yesterday how, man, I could have tried to push my weed even longer. That would be my only reason to run 2 photos outdoor next year, would be to pull one and to leave the other one as long as I can have it out there and see what happens. Reborn said it's a brisk 66 in my room right now. The Observer, cannabis and coffee, best combo indeed. Checking to see if I have coffee left. I brought a backup cup this morning. Gardner says, I'm testing out that Zope plant I've harvested last week. This is fire. Can't wait till it's fully cured. Nice. You're going to try that mushroom coffee soon, next grow? Nice. I have not, so I can't attest anything one way or another. Please report back to us and let us know. Upstate grows. It won't hurt nothing. I'm pulling mine today. The rest, okay. Indeed. I know for a fact I wouldn't have been able to make it that long. Indeed. That's just me. Houseboat Hydro, what is going on? Mondays are house cleaning and dog bath days. Enjoyable when stoned. Fresh bowl blaze, and thank you for coming in. Always nice. 7 p.m. It's 79 down there, said Inu. Nice, nice indeed. Cheers, cheers, upstate. Santa Claus. Frank LaBarbera, they have 3 phones. Goodness gracious. See, that's one of those things. So where did that name come from? It says Frank LaBarbera. And I ask why, because we had a gentleman here whose name was Frank Barbera, and he was a photographer when I was little and a magician. What a badass combination of careers to have. Cav said, whenever it's 63, I'm going to be somewhere else. Just reading the chat, guys. Sorry, just popping channels up so I can go check out some of what you guys got going on. That's funny. Well, thank you, Super Bob. See, you guys confuse me sometimes when you have multiple channels. So I'm talking to somebody who's behaving like a certain creator on here. And then it's like, oh, I'm so-and-so. And I'm like, well, I don't cough like that usually. Not when I'm talking about. Frank, you getting out of here? Indeed, indeed. Oh, cool, man. You gonna catch the bus, get the kid on? All right. Hope everything goes great with you today, Frank. Be safe out there. Send me another picture of those tobacco seeds. I want to see how much they've grown. Houseboat Hydro is your second? All right. I will keep that in mind. See, it's interesting because there were people who came to the channel early on in the beginning that I subbed up, but I haven't seen them in a while. Or their content might be minimal on their secondary channel, which means then I can't comment or do, well, I can go over there, but what am I going to comment on? Fucking nothing. Which I can't say anything about because Crumblewigg's sister has no content on her page right now, which I'm trying to push her to put on there, but we'll see. I think as she progresses with things she's doing in life, she will embrace it a little bit more. Yo, Marijuana Grow. Thanks for being here. Always nice to see you. Always nice to see you indeed. Have no content yet, but I'll get some soon. Nice. Nice indeed. You know, there's a number of people that I sub up to that way who don't have any content, whether YouTube likes it or not. You know, it's people who are continuing to come into here to chat, to talk, to engage. You know, are they smokers? I don't know. Are they growers? Sometimes, sometimes not. We got a wide variety of people that swing in and out of our lives in the morning. And that's pretty awesome if you ask me. You know, not just being locked into one little sliver of the community. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Yeah, yes. Some people do have their comments turned off. I've noticed that. And it's, you know, I mean, again, if you turn around and look at any of your analytics on your videos, there's a couple things that I look for on there, but there's sections where YouTube hides comments from you. Did you know that? All right, who's leaving? Because I was running my mouth. Oh, it is 4:20 somewhere right now. Absolutely. Cheers, cheers, everybody. I'm back ripping on this joint. So happy 420. Understandable, William. You know what, William? You say you got to be a ghost, but who's to say you have to post cannabis content? Or would your concern be that whatever you posted, us potheads would come and comment on all your shit? Because that's one thing I try to be respectful for when I go to people's channels. That I'm not going to turn around and fucking blast in there with the Crumbawig 420. And, yeah. When they've got a bunch of people in there like Princess 29, Happy Unicorn. You know, it just, I don't know. I try to be respectful of that. Nice, Reborn. Nice. So I have you on the TV, but I'm texting from my phone. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Yeah, Bernie. Bernie's good shit. Bernie is good shit. I gotta tell you, Scotty, that was a concern of mine when I first started posting content. For a number of different reasons. But one of the biggest ones was like, oh my God, I'll be recognized in the community and this, that, and whatever else. And blah, 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 wah, wah, wah. And then I thought about it and it's like, fuck me, I'm 60 years old. Who gives a shit? Who cares? What in the fuck are people going to do? Stop talking to me? They don't talk to me now. What's the goddamn difference? So, yeah. And, but I understand it. You know, I understand once you're out there, you're out there. You know, geez, I got stickers with my damn face on them now that I've been sending to people. So those are out there. And that's my same little avatar icon that I use across all platforms, including Facebook. So, you know, the only thing is I don't use the name Crumbawig on Facebook, but. Yo, hold on a second. I just saw something in here from the gardener. The gardener said, I don't post because Alabama is still a prohibition state. Life in prison for growing. No. So, the gardener, have you heard me talk before? That's where Crumbawig's sister is living right now. She's going to be there for about the next 10 years. Her and her husband and one of their kids moved down there. Oh, I don't know. It's a couple months ago now that they've been gone. And yeah, the job he's going to be working for Novelis, which is putting in a huge plant in Bay Minette. So yeah, I'll just throw that tidbit out there in case you ever see my sister in here. She is the skeptical genealogist. So yeah, you guys could chat. Super Bob says, I fixed it. My, DIY build update? Yeah. Wow, Brian. See, that's one of the things that I look at and think about is that in other states or other countries especially, it's pretty heinous, some of their laws and some of their penalties. Right, Adirondack. You're right, Scotty. There is a lot of people that post from the UK. I mean, I see different people all throughout the community. And there's a solid representation from there. Yeah, it's crazy, Brian. Brian saying you can face 14 years to life for growing and making a cure for pain. Yeah. Fat Bud's got his coffee. Yo, Monkey Man, what is going on? I'm fucking around here way behind in the chat as usual. I see Parker's in here. Parker, what's going on, my friend? As I said, I'm really dicking off in the chat. Sorry, everyone. John McDonald, thanks for rolling in. Robert's Place. My friend, how are you this fine morning? A lot of you guys are jumping in here. We got 44 people hanging out. I'm clicking buttons and fucking up my screen. I apologize for that. Oh, wow. Inu is at work. Time to stop smoking. Dang, I'm sorry about that. Great for taking us along on the ride with you this morning. That's pretty cool. I always think, I don't know. I wish that I would do that more often. Find a live and just latch onto it and go tool around town, bringing you along. It's pretty cool and it feels good. I did notice that, Reborn. Why is it always basketball players that are getting arrested in other countries for weed? It always seems to be the basketball players. I don't know, but I have noticed that. I don't know. Are they just, I don't know. Do they have less clothing? Just that little t-shirt and the fucking shorts? So it's harder for them to hide it? What's the fucking problem? It's weed. So it's weed, which is one thing to get busted for, but come on, do a better job. I know, Turkish death sentence if you grow or possession. They don't fuck around over there. Sister G, good morning, good morning. I'm just running my crumble mouth. Yo, Renee, nice to see you. Nice to see you indeed. I will get you modded up in a moment here. I am way behind in my chat here. So I gotta take a look at my other screen. There we are. I found you right there. I'm going to go ahead and mod you up. I will give my moderator lecture in a few minutes. Sister says I need to roll some Lord's lettuce. Absolutely. John McDonald, my friend, what do you got going on today? Yeah, we are not in gobble gobble turkey. Indeed, Scotty, indeed. Yo, Andrew, good morning, good sir. What is going on? Got 45 people running around and here, a lot going on in the side chat. Just trying to get caught up and make sure I'm not missing anybody. Grow one plant. The UK laws are a bit odd. You can grow up to 7 plants for personal use. Anything over that law class is a drug deal operated. Well, 7 plants is something. We're 6 per person here with a max of 12 per household. So I'm okay with that. But there are times that I have 24 going because I try to run 12 plants perpetual grow. Now that's going to go down because I learned that that's dumb at the moment. So I'm going to stick with, I don't know, a reasonable number. Ogo, how is your honeymoon? I hope it's still going on. I hope you're taking some time to do something, which I know you're probably not because you got everything to tend to, but still the same. Yeah. Brian, you don't even hide your name anymore. I know. See, that's how I know I'm far behind in the chat because I keep on seeing Renee, and she isn't modded up on my screen yet over here. Well, it could be local. They do. They travel in that little shit. It's easy to find the fucking... Oh, man, you got to go to the dentist before you get started today? Oh, man. Hope it goes well. I know those appointments can really raise your fucking eyebrow when they get in there digging around. So I hope it goes well and it's just something routine. Indeed, indeed. We are rolling up on 7:30. Yeah, Pilgo, I like to count plants, lots and lots of them. Absolutely. Oh, just a cleaning? Awesome. Awesome indeed. All right, time to hydrate, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Yep, that was a solid rip. Good, Andrew. Good. Maine said all the weed smoke stains my teeth. See, somebody should corner the market on that company and be like, hey, we got this new product called weed whiteners. They're for smokers. Fuck, we'd buy it. We'd buy it and say this is the best shit around. If it worked. If it didn't work, well, fuck it. Then we wouldn't. But goddamn, somebody should come up with something like that. Vinegar and toothpaste, says Scotty. Oh, jackass, Ogo. Yeah, Teeth HC. Andrew, you're on to something right there. You need to trademark that bitch, spend the $13 a year, get it its own website, make it an LLC for another $49, and you're in business. You are in business. Yo, Moons, what's going on? Absolutely. Absolutely. Cab said I still have flashbacks whenever I hear a plane. I saw somebody up here said, I missed the camp. Oh, Sister G said I missed the camp helicopters coming over to say hello. Yo, Mikey Green. What is going on? I bet you are Mikey Wick. Yes, indeed. Nice. When I was younger, we would have helicopters. I mean, when I was little. And a lot of shit that went on at the airport, we used to have, well, we still do have an Oswego County Airport. It's like 20 minutes from my house, but you can never fucking fly out of there. Or you shouldn't fucking fly out of there. They're only like little planes. And it would cost you a fortune to skip that into Syracuse. It would just make no sense. Good morning, Mrs. Crumblewig.
Good morning.
She's not listening?
Oh. Alexa, turn all lights on. Okay.
Very nice. Thank you, Alexa. Sorry about that. I got very preoccupied with the light because for some reason it was stuck on my other screen here because there's such a big delay in it, my high ass. Yeah, I figured that was you, Mikey. Nice. Yeah, so between 7:30 and 8 o'clock, like JC said one day, that is rip any time you want, which I know that you guys rip any time that you want, but I like to do that 15 minutes because it's always nice to get everybody included. Maine said, good morning, Miss Wiggy.
Good morning.
What is going on? Are you all right this morning? Did you have good sleepies?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Mrs. Wig reports good sleepies last night. Yo, William, thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Be safe getting that truck packed up, and you too have a great day. Just making sure I didn't miss anything here in the side chat while I was kind of drifting off in my brain here. Yes, indeed, sister. Indeed it is. Lucid, what is going on, my friend? Very nice to see you. See, if I don't pause the chat for a second, I will miss something. Like Lucid just jumped in. I was busy paying attention to something else, almost missed him. An Operation Annihilation, what goes on, my brother? The Pac-Man ghosts. There they are. Waka, 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 waka. Yes, indeed. That's for Operation Annihilation. Oh! Sister G, Dopey says hello this morning. Do you get serious anxiety when cops are behind you, fat buds? I don't recall what the laws are. If you're just, I don't know. There was a point in my life where I was nervous about everything, but I kind of know how much I can transport around on me in my person or in my car. And I just hope that I don't encounter somebody that's a ball buster, especially if I'm going to be, helping out at that commercial facility every now and then. I know on the way home I would just reek. So, which no, here they can't pull you out of the car for anymore, but still the same. Just getting caught up inside chat, everyone. Lime Street morning smoke. Excuse me. That one is kicking my ass. Wow. Bit on that one a little bit too hard. Nice, local. Nice. Nice, Lucid. Nice indeed. Getting ready for work. Greenhouse plant turned out awesome after trimming it last night. Sweet. Grow One Plant, thanks for coming in. Always appreciated seeing you. Lots of love. You have yourself an awesome, awesome friggin' day. Trying to find Crumblewick rhymes is rough when I'm baked, said Super Bob. Ha Nice, Tom. Nice. That's true. That is true. At the end of the day, you get caught. And that's, I don't know, you got to answer to that at times. I'll tell you something, you guys. Last 2 days, this strawberry kush has kicked me in the ass. And this is one of those times. I am like extraterrestrial floating my ass all over here right now. Cam said it took me forever to write anything down. Weed rhymes with everything. Lucid, you said growing outdoor hydro plant hand watering isn't easy. No, it's not. Not at all. That is a challenge for you. Yeah, this is stuff that's funny that was cured for about a month, maybe 6 weeks. Oh my God, it is just so good. It really is. And I pressed some of that too. And that's some good shit to press. So definitely got to be on top of that while it is fresh. Nice, sister. Nice. You're going to try to make bubble hash this week for the first time. Yeah, just Lucid's doing the same. Sweet, Lucid. That's nice. I love it. I've got to go ahead and, I do the 5-gallon buckets. I've seen some where you run with the empty buckets and you're just rinsing your water into a big 55-gallon garbage can. I would do that if I could do two things: have the 55-gallon garbage can on wheels and have a spout X amount of the way down it so that I could recycle my water or have a way to get it out of there. Because most people do it in their house, I would presume. That's where I do mine. Holy shit. 18 gallons of water every 2 days, said Taproot Tom. Yeah, that's true. With 6 plants indoor, it was a challenge. I agree to that. I agree indeed. Yeah, it was just an interesting way I saw them doing it. Just because there's so much water, and I don't want to waste it. They suggest you running X number of times, and by the time you've got that water back in there, you've filtered a lot of the contaminants out of it to a certain extent, depending on what your finest micron screen is that you're running with. Yo, Big Nug said, is anyone interested in helping me design a grow room? Yo, I wish I knew more about it. I see there's a good number of people here who have some beautiful looking grow rooms that it's like having, I don't know, they'll take basements in a house and build it out. It's pretty freaking cool. No, Crumble doesn't use dry ice. I hope somebody else in here does. I know I've heard great results from using it. AJ Greenhouse did a show on it, Scotty. Nice. 12 by 25. Fuck. Nice. Go for it, Lucid. Lucid said, I'm going to try the cheapest way possible to make live rosin. Go for it. Absolutely. You broke the 10-ton press by pressing too hard, Local Weedia? Damn. Oh, Christopher. I'm going to smoke a little joint of hashish home. Nice. Got about a minute until we're ripping. Not that you guys aren't ripping already. What's Scotty got into here that I just missed? I saw him drop a link. There it is. Let me freeze that. Good, so I can go check on it afterwards. Now, better be careful or I'm going to fucking block you by accident. We don't want that. No, indeed, we do not. I know that is pretty messed up that Weedia did that. She got those big ass muscles. She blowing that shit apart. Or there was something faulty in the press. Could be too. I know my first dually tech that I had, I brought home. I was all excited to use it. Heated the fucking thing up. As soon as I brought the plates together with any force, it just went whee. No matter how tight I made that thing, it had some blow-by seal, something wrong with it. So they just swapped it out for a different press for me at the store, which was very nice of them. They could have told me to fuck off and go have to deal with dually tech, right out of the gate, and they did not. Yeah, that is, the Observer is correct. That is the cheapest way. And I have done that before. I tried it once and I had really good results. And then I tried it a second time and I had shit ass poor results. So in saying that, I realized that we are at the amazing 7:46 now. I'm going to go ahead and rip. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, 43 people that are in here. Thanks for hanging out. Always appreciated. Pardon me?
Did you sip?
I did not sip. Wow, Mrs. Crumbleweed just reminded me I forgot to sip. Probably because my crumble water was empty. There we go. New bottle of water. Cheers, everybody. -6, Andrew. Damn. That's cold. -6? Wow. It still is only a flat 32 outside right now. There is frost everywhere. It's pretty crazy. Huh. 5 press not working today. Local, what are you doing to your presses? Sounds like you're brutalizing that. Yeah, that last rip did not like me. Not at all. Don't know what that was all about. Maybe we'll slosh a little coffee around, see if that helps. Super Bob said, I can build anything, but it looks a little sketchy, so don't follow me. But I do have great ideas. Nice. Nice indeed. Yeah, strong arm local media, dang. I should reach out to Dooley Tech. I'd review the press. I don't have a problem with it. You know, the company that, the local grow that I bought it through, they were nice enough to do the swap out. You know, they didn't have to, as I said. Oh, you got free cold plates and dab tools? Nice, Pilgore. Big nog, big nog. Tooling around, big nog. What the hell am I clicking on here? All righty, man. Thanks for hanging around. Good luck with that, and I'll catch up with you later, my friend. All right. I am finally caught up. That is nice. Oh, they'll give you a discount code? All right. I'm going to write that down. Maybe I will. I mean, if nothing else, I enjoy using the press. I've had great success with it. Yeah, Tom, dry ice is hard to get, at least for me. I'd have to go all the way to Syracuse if I can even get it from up there. And, you know, think of how much you'd have to get shipped to you to make it economical. That's another thing, too. If you can get together with a few people and you all got the same end result, fuck, you win. Oh, Maine just said, check out Welding Supply Store for dry ice. That would be Hahn, and I think they are in Syracuse. Which still the same. If I wanted to go that route, see, I'm guessing the end result's fucking awesome if you use dry ice. I just have not. What is Shy saying that I missed? Okay, Big Nog. CO2 and a sock. Make your own dry ice. No shit, Cavort. No shit. Fat Bud says been making chicken salad out of chicken shit my entire life. Nice. Smoky Rides. What's going on, my friend? See, I knew I was just like sitting here moving my finger around, scrolling through these things and not acknowledging anybody, so I'm sorry. Gyro said I'm still using a hair straightener to press. Hey, if it works, it works. As I said, I had one time it was successful, another time not so much. And that could have just been me getting overzealous and pressing so fucking hard that everything burnt black. It looked like shit. Smelled like shit. Didn't smoke it either. Yo, Ogo Alexandra is in the house. What is going on? My apologies if I'm acting a little like a jackass right now, but I am pretty freaking high, so. Yo, Jess, what is going on, my friend? What is going on? Delenn said, Shy, you make your own concentrate. Absolutely. It's a cool thing if you do. You have no clue why it said to number 19. Nice, Gyro. Nice, Parker. So maybe the dog wants to say something. Got to keep that in mind. The dog wants to be heard. Indeed. Got to grab another bowl here. Move it over. Definitely want a nice fresh one as we're rolling up on 8 o'clock. Want to thank all you for being here. There's 46 people in the room. Thank you, thank you. Oh, your stomach's acting up today, Smokey. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, everything's plugging along cool here. Just chilling, chatting, being a little extra high. I'm getting strawberry kush today. So that's always it's always a thing. It's a good thing too, but it's a thing. Yo, you getting out of here, Christopher? Cool enough. Unless I misread what you wrote, which is entirely possible. Yo, the gardener, I still see you here. NCB, what is going on? Good to see you, my friend. Big Nug, you getting out of here as well? Boom, 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 boom. Yo, Hookster, thanks for hanging out and chilling with us. So muchly appreciated. Representing the Down Under. Indeed, Andrew is kicking around in here, Jess. And yes, everybody, I will graciously ask, if you haven't hit that like button, smack it. I know that I can't see it, so I never really say much about it, but there's 49 of you in here. Thank you so much. It's a pretty large number to be rolling up on 8 o'clock with. Just catching up over in the side chat. Huh. So Cabs just dropped the link in there. He said, or not a link, I don't think. No. But then watch his videos. You'll understand why dry ice is not a good idea to make hash. I have heard both sides of it. I just don't know if I'd try it. I'd have to factor in how much it costs and time is money and all that good stuff and see if it would be something that I would be interested in. Brian's Grow, what is going on? I'm going to turn around and get you moderated up in here. And when I do that, I got my little standard moderator lecture I give to everybody. Now that you are a mod, this is a drama-free channel. Nothing for sale or trade. Please do not spam the shit out of the side chat unless we're talking about spam, that spam shit that comes in a can. That's allowable. Also, don't beg for money. It's not a good look. And the only person who can beg for money here is Beans. So, welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are. Sub up to one another. Check out their channel. Sprinkle some love over there. Drop a like. Drop a comment. You drop that comment, there's a good chance they'll come back and do it for you. And, yeah, that's an awesome thing. Also, if we have trolls, we are going to nicely escort them to the door. Please try not to engage. And most of all, if you're here, let's have some fun. Bloop, I can close that up now. Anybody have experience with Floraflex newts in cocoa? I have not. I run advanced nutrients right now. I have actually ran that for every grow except my hydro. I ran general hydroponics for that. I've also ran grow dots before. If anybody would like to hear me and my discussion on grow dots, I would be glad to share that with you. Taproot Tom Frenchie was a purist when it came to hash. You are sure as shit right on that. Absolutely. If you're doing dries, make sure to keep a window open. Yeah. Okay, Nug Smasher with their sifter, they use dry ice. You know, again, it's been recommended to me. Again, I got to look and see what the real cost would be. And yield. How much of a yield difference there is going to be. It is pretty cool to sit around and talk about growing weed and all that stuff. Yo, local Weedio, thanks for chilling with us. Get out there and get your day started. Yo, you got Jack Frost going, Gyro? I had to go back up in the chat and see that. Damn, that is nice. I'm getting ready to inoculate my next bag. I do not remember what the strain is, but I will let you guys know tomorrow. I just don't remember what I bought, and I don't feel like looking it up here. Right, Cavs, fuck grow dots. But I didn't want to get into that discussion because I'm so far behind in the chat. But fuck grow dots. You are correct. Now, not that they didn't respond to my email and respond to my email very fucking well. Very well. But still, fuck grow dots. Scotty. Indoors, I had no problem with grow dots. It's when I went outside with them. So that's what I can say. But still the same. My experience was, and what they said was, I wasn't heavy enough outdoors. Let me tell you, in my 150, I put in the max amount that thing would hold. And ended up having to re-amend when they all started fucking yellowing out shit before they were even in flower. So there, that's my tirade on that. I use recharge. Indeed. I love it. I'm trying to think if I've thrown any into my grow now, and I haven't yet. No, I just have not. I don't know why either. Probably because I haven't bothered to see what it's going to do for my pH. I've heard that it will bump your pH. And obviously it's going to change your ppm also, because you got something else sitting in there. Unless you're feeding it on its side as its own like little tea, which I haven't really thought about that. I could do that. Give it a fucking tea day. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Plant janitor word, fuck grow dots. Scotty's just a great salesman. But yeah, you definitely. I tried them and I had great success inside. That's why I went outside with them. That's what I have to say. And that's why I would say, if you're going to carry those out, but, take a look at Cavs. Cavs is an indoor grower looking to obviously automate, make his life a little bit easier. And Cavs would probably have done more than one fucking run too. I'm sure. Really, Gyro? Gyro said, I've always used oatmeal in my soil to create trichoderma. Cool. Oh, it's 8:01, people. I missed the 8 o'clock rip. There's 48 of us in here. Let's go ahead and cheers, and rip. I'm going to get caught back up in the chat. Cheers, everybody. Excuse me. Cheers, everybody. That was another issue, too, was the CalMag, especially in Cocoa Scotty. You're right on that. Did Crumble do that? Fuck no. In the end, did I do it? Yes. Did my plants respond better? Yes. But still, fuck them telling me it's an all-in-one. That's all. That's all I got to say. Yo, Chris Storm, what is going on, my friend? Thanks for chilling. Oh, Cabs, you got your pressure cooker yesterday. For those who don't know, Cabs is taking a look at doing a little dabbling in mycology, I believe. And that would be a pretty freaking cool thing. Indeed. I've got a couple of friends that definitely dabble in it. And it's awesome. It's awesome to see what they grow. Yo, Lucid. Yo, have a awesome freaking day at work. Don't work too hard and be safe, man. Be safe indeed. Really, Syntax. Syntax said, man, I wish I could email out everyone a nug of this pure kush. Seriously worth growing. That is awesome. That could have been my problem. Could have been my problem indeed. Upstate growers saying grow dots might work if the genetic is not a heavy feeder, but if it's a heavy feeder, then the grow dots are not going to be good for it. Heavy feeders don't like it all in one. As Crumblewick is learning, I'm learning a lot of that stuff right now. You know, you guys know the story. Was underfeeding my plants. I was giving them about a third of what they needed and a whole bunch of bad shit. But I got that under control now. So we're going to see on this run that I have. Just, I don't know. I'll drop a new video sometime today. And the proof is kind of in where the plants are right now. So that's an awesome thing. Awesome thing indeed. Promoting, controlling diseases, and improving nutrient uptake, said Gyro. I know it was grow dots, not girl dots. I was trying to think at first. I read it quick and I was like, girl dots, where the fuck did this come from? It was kind of funny, Upstate. That's great, Syntax. I have one of those calves. I do. I have a still air box with the arm things. You put your arms through and it hugs your hands and everything. It's fucking cool. Oh, very nice. I just got a side message saying Ogo Army's going to be going live today. I believe introducing Mrs. Heckman, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Cab said all my genetics are heavy feeders, so that makes sense. Well, I ran the Kush, the Master OG, and the Blue Sunset Sherbet outside were all grow dots. The only plants that were getting fed, I fed advanced nutrients outside in soil with 4 autos. So that's a whole other conversation, but they grew fucking great. That they did. Hi, Super Bob said I'll be lurking. I'm wiring in the grow. Nice. Cabs once again reiterates, put grow dots in the trash. Absolutely, Monkey Man. Thanks for tooling through. That was cool, Observer. That it was. See, as I said, Syntax, I'm only hating on them for outdoors. Indoors, I didn't have a problem. I did not. But again, I was top watering for all of that. I don't remember if I ever actually turned around and had them when I was bottom feeding. So that's an interesting question. Yo, Galaxy. Thanks for tooling in. And Frank Seeds. Geez, sorry. I'm a little high right now. Let me see. Brian Scrow. Tastes like chocolate or coffee. Nice, Frank Seeds. Never used the dots. I just looked at their NPK ratio, and they totally are not made for weed. That's why I don't handle a heavy feeder, because it's the NPK ain't right. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Galaxy, how's it going today, my friend? Super good to see you here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Just catching up, making sure I'm not missing anybody. Jess, I still see you tooling around. Nice. I am caught up. That's a beautiful thing. Caught up, it's 8:07. Got 40 of us going in here. I think I'm going to roll this on until 8:15, and then we'll go ahead and get out of here. Make sure I got a nice bowl situated for about 8:14. Let you guys chat here and see if anybody's got a channel they want to push, a live going out sometime today, etc. And they can drop it into here. I know I said that Andrew was going on, but let me see what time he's planning to do that. If I could enter my password into my phone properly. Just got to go slow, man. Just got to go slow. Hey, good morning. The Skeptical Genealogist is in the house. 8:30 a.m. Andrew Ogogrome will be going live. And I know that the Fresh Princess will be going live around noon. Let me see who else is going to be going live this morning. Blind Neil, usually at 9 o'clock, he gets kicks off onto there. Sometimes Panda will be going live in the morning. Also, Callie Bear will generally be live throughout the day. I'm forgetting about some other people, but I apologize. And Scotty should be out of jail this week to be running a live, depending on when he gets out of jail. So that's going to be nice. I know Mary from Grow and Grind is Saturdays, 10 o'clock in the morning. I know that Growing Old also is out and about. I know he does he was doing a Wednesday at like 7 o'clock or something along those lines. And then I know on Saturdays, I would see him on around 12. So I'm probably massacring everybody's live times because I should really write them down. Hey, speaking of live times, I'll share something with you that I forgot to share with everybody else. I was talking earlier about having people leaving comments on lives. Alrighty, Pilgor, you're getting out of here. You have yourself a super great day. Thanks for stopping in and hanging with us. So, Norma G stopped by the channel the other day, just as we were ending our live. Now, I don't know if you guys are or not familiar with Norma G, but Norma G is a super cool moderator who has created a whole bunch of different things or helped out the community a great deal. So in saying that, I thought it was super neat that they even came over to the channel to check us out. And not only that, but subscribe. Said they'll be swinging by again. And the other cool part of it is I guess they have a list over there that's like a TV guide where they put channels on there. And yeah, I made their list. We made the list, which is pretty fucking cool. So I like that. I think that's pretty neat. Yeah, Syntax. Yes, I agree. I need a copy of his schedule for creator content. A couple of videos ago that I had up on there. Unless you're friends. I mean, go ahead and friends, whatever the fuck. Yeah, go over there, subscribe to their channel. Awesome, awesome, awesome person. So. Cav said Norma G, a.k.a. Big Sexy. Big Sexy indeed. As we are winding down, it is 8:11, everybody. There's 35 wonderful people chilling out in here with us right now. Crumbleweed's just going back to his crumble joint this morning, rolled by yours truly. Just chilling, enjoying these last few minutes. So, Lens, what do you got going on today? Y'all, Big Terp is rolling out. Thank you for being here so much. Being here, contributing to the chat. And yes, indeed, keep on cracking. We shall indeed. Alrighty, Observer. You be safe. Cheers indeed, Andrew. Cheers indeed. Thank you, Cap. Yes, yes, yes. That's so cool. It really is. Nice, the lens. Nice. You off today? That'd be cool. Cool indeed. Anybody who's got that Monday off is nice. Had that Monday, so you can ease into your week. Oh, Crumbleweed actually wanted to try and get my last mow of the year in, but with the frost, I know everything's going to be wet as shit, so I'm not going to be able to do that. So I may, unfortunately, go out and start my snowblower to make sure everything's good with that for the winter, since we definitely get blowable snow up here. And I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be that or if it's going to be a very cold winter. As I said, right now we are up to 32.5 degrees. So that is an accomplishment for us. Yo-ho, Dab Marino's in the house. Snuck out to the car to tap the bowl a couple of times. Yo, thanks for swinging in. Always appreciated. You got another one of those 12-hour bangers today? Hopefully they're not beating the hell out of you. You know. No, I don't have my deck yet. That's a thing I can do today. You are right, Sister Crumble. Well, everybody, 12 banger for sure today. Yeah. Yep. Indeed, Dab. Indeed. All righty, everybody. Time to take this rip. Make sure you are hydrated. Cheers, cheers. Let's go, everybody. All righty, everybody. That was awesome. That was awesome. There is 33 of us in here. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with all of us. This has been an awesome and great live. Like I always say at the end, I try to get out there and practice what I preach, sprinkle love on people's channels. You know, you don't realize the impact we can have on people out there when we're going to their channels. We can really be the difference between them staying on YouTube or leaving the platform altogether. We're a big community, and it's really important that we stick together and help to grow the community so we can move forwards with everything we're trying to do. So, all right, everybody. Love y'all. See you tomorrow. Peace. Ba, 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 ba.